it's always a tough one to lose, but you guys are down 14. It looks like that, maybe they're going to pull away, but you fought your way back and gave yourselves a chance. But on the last sequence when Nixon made the shot, did everything work? Did someone not step or switch or something? Or at least from your vantage point, what was your take on that last shot?
Well, I mean, for the latter part of that last 4 minutes, we were in switching man to man, and that possession was no different. I think it was Leeds and Herndon was up top, and the kid Nixon trying to come off a ball screen. I actually thought he was trying to get to the rim, and I thought he did a good job. Step back, and I really probably need to see the tape, but I thought we did a good job of trying to affect the shot. He just made it tougher.
How tough is, those few seconds of transition when you go from, hitting the go-ahead shot and then immediately needing to get back on D?
Well, I mean, just even within that process, in the huddle, because we called a timeout right before that, and then Paige made the shot. But our thing was, we wanted to take advantage of the switch. They were switching as well, so we wanted 32 to get on JJ and let JJ play one-on-one against him. Within that, I told JJ to drive it, but he's a player. Ended up taking a shot, big shot, made it. But we did want to shoot with time left on the clock, just in case we didn't make it. We wanted to foul and kind of get into that game. But it gave them an opportunity at the same time to get a shot up. But my thing is, with that sequence and that happening, just looking back on the course of their games, it just seemed like it's their year. With that, Clavel 2 shots against San Diego State. This kid 2 shots against us. Against New Mexico, and then Emmanuel shot against San Diego State. I mean, it just seemed like it's been there for them. It's in the cards. But I told our guys, let it burn, let it hurt, but we have to flush it and get ready for our senior night for Jason and Morris.
You talked about energy and 2 weeks ago in this very same game, Rams Cowboys. How do you feel like their energy was tonight?
Well, I thought we were fine. I thought they came out with some tremendous emotion. Obviously, with it being senior night, and they shot the ball really, really well. But at the same time, I thought we took their blow and came back, and we shot the ball really, really well. But one of the things that was conversated with us over halftime was about defending. We thought, I was preaching the one who plays the defense would end up winning the game. And I thought we did a much better job defending in the second half. We shot like 39% from the field, and they made that 1-3. But if you look at it, I'm saying, with all the emotion, the crowd and everything, I was happy with our guys' fight.
I think Clavel was on JJ most of the night. Was it him you were trying to switch off of him at the end there? It seemed like he was defending Justin pretty well.
Well, he was out of the game because he fouled out.
Oh, okay.
Clavel was, but he did after JJ made a few shots. He took the challenge, but even within that, because they were switching, we were trying to get 32 on the ball with JJ and drive it. And like you said, I mean, he made the shot, but he also got to the free throw line a few times as well. So we were just trying to take advantage of that matchup.
Oh, and Jason, got the record tonight with most 3-pointers all time in Wyoming. I know, obviously, would have preferred it in a win, but what's it like to see him at the top of that list?
Well, I mean, especially, obviously, with him being a Wyoming kid, a guy that's been in this program for 5 years, and kind of worked his way up, from red shirting to not playing a lot to playing a lot. So to just be in this position for him, I think that's great.
I know it's got to be an emotional thing. You go to the free throw line, you have a chance, and you miss them, but then you hit the huge shot. So just kind of describe your emotions if you can, from probably elation at one point to disappointment. What's it like for you right now?
The 2 free throws, that really killed me. I was just like, dang, I let my team down. But my team was just telling me, you're gonna make this next shot. Because the whole team knew the ball was coming to me, really. So they were just like, listen, just keep your confidence up and just come make this next shot for us.
Was that play to you? The three you made, was that to you?
Yeah.
And then take us through, at least from your standpoint, take us through the end when they hit the shot at the end. What was your take on it?
I mean, when I made the shot, everybody just get back. And coach said we were in 10. That means we're switching everything. So, mean, all we were thinking was just get the stop, get the rebound, you know, just make the shot. Just a shot.
Feel like he just made the shot? Was there, at least from your standpoint, was there any miscommunication where you got a look or?
I mean, I don't really know because, you know, I haven't watched the film.
Sure.
But, I mean, it was a tough shot he made. Congrats to him.
Seems like more often than not, you're kind of the guy with the ball in your hands at these end of the game situations. You know, is that something that you seek out, or is it just the plays that get drawn up? Or
I mean, I'm just playing my game. You know, the coaches and the team have faith in me to make plays and score the ball. Unfortunately, we didn't come on the good side.
I know we've already asked, but did the crowd affect your game at all? I mean, I know it's hard to just kind of sit there and
Not really the crowd, but just the rivalry. Everybody wanted to win that game. Just because it's the border war, it was a great atmosphere, but we wanted that win.
you guys are obviously down right now, but you're at the first place team's place. You guys are down by a lot and able to come back. Is there a little bit of a moral victory you can take away from this performance?
In my eyes, if we lose, we lose. There's no more victories. All we need to do is come out our next game against San Jose, have J-Mac and Mo go out with a bang, and make a run in the tournament.
Will that help kind of ease this to make sure you send those two out on a right now?
Yeah, definitely. J-Mac is a legend out here, So for him to come out with a bang, make up threes, and we're good.
Yeah, you got the record tonight for most three-pointers ever at Wyoming, and just how cool is that to know that he has that record?
He's a great teammate to play with. He gets you a lot of assists, definitely. The way he shoots the ball, he's a special player.
Second half was an approach to drive a little bit more. It seemed like Coach wanted you guys attacking the rim. You guys drew a lot of fouls there.
Not really. We're just playing what the defense was giving us. I feel like we played the same way in the first half as we did in the second half on offense. Again, we just lost. It's not a good feeling.
Jason, obviously you've been a part of a lot of these. Just how tough is it to have it in like that tonight?
I mean, it hurts. And we're just fighting all the way back, like we did. JJ hitting that big shot, but he came down. Nixon came down. I mean, he hit that's a big shot he hit. And, that's what he can do.
What did you see from that last sequence on that last shot that Nixon did, Jason? Did you guard him well and he just made it? Did you guys did something slack off or not communicate? From your take, what did you see from him?
He just hit a big shot. He played well all game. I think he must have had to be their leading scorer. It was just a big shot.
He had some big shots the last one too down the stretches. Does he do anything different at the end of the game, or just kind of play with a little confidence there?
I think he just had confidence, throughout the game. Especially in the beginning when they came out, a lot of emotion. They jumped on us early and got a lead. I was just so proud of these guys for fighting back, fighting all the way back, taking the lead. I just didn't go our way tonight.
I know Al said you guys maybe defended a little better when you went on that run to eventually take the lead. Was that it, or what else kind of changed where you guys were able to make that run?
Yeah, we always know that we can score. It comes down to defense for us, getting stops and getting rebounds. And I thought we did a good job, especially in the second half. Limiting their offensive rebounds, giving them one shot per possession, and then just doing a better job standing in front of the ball and taking away their threes. But the one that went in the second half hurt the most.
I know it's not what's on your mind right now, but you became the all-time leading three-point shooter at Wyoming tonight. Did you know that coming in that you were near that record, and what's it mean to you to have your name there?
I knew I was close, and it's crazy that I can say I can have my name with some of the guys, some of the Wyoming legends on that list. Josh Adams, Riley Grabo, Brandon Ewing, Wyoming legends, and to be on that same list and then is an honor. But for me, it's just I always want to win. That's what hurts. That's what hurts right now, and we just think about right now.
Now, obviously, a tough one out there. How do you guys rebound from such a difficult ending on that one?
Just got to deal with the hurt now. Just feeling. Just move on to the next game. Send these seniors out right. We'll J-Mac in the last home game that we have against San Jose. But it was just a hard-fought game. It sucks to lose that way, but it's why we play basketball.
Yeah, what kind of went into, you're down 14 there in the second half, and it looked like they may kind of pull away. What You guys went on a run and made it a game. What was the difference? What changed? What happened there to go on the run to give yourself a chance to win this one?
I think we just sat down and got it a little bit better. And this team just has that pride in that fight that no matter what the score is, if there's still time out there, we're going to fight to the best of our ability and try to put ourselves in a position to win, which we did tonight. It just came down to that last shot.
What did you see on that last sequence where they made the last shot? Did you feel like it was defended well and he just made a shot? At least from your take, what did you see and what was your take?
Myself, I don't think we gave him too good of a look at the shot. I think I should have just stayed up and tried to affect it and make him shoot over height. It was just those last seconds, so much is racing through your mind that sometimes mental errors can happen. It's just unfortunate. But he made a great shot. Credit to them.
Beginning in there, they came out pretty strong. Did you guys feel like lacked a little energy early, or what were they able to do so well there?
We knew they were going to come out and play with passion. Being their senior night, those guys definitely wanted to not lose this game. They wanted to in their home show their home crowd a win. And they just came out with a lot of energy, and we had to fight that. I think we handled it well. We were able to come back.